We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna post on my Instagram real quick, and we're just gonna get to updating some prices. Here we go. Just posting the link to my story real quick. All right, we are good to go. Let's get to pricing. How's everybody doing tonight? We doing good? We doing good? Not doing good? All right, let's get a move on here. Early morning tomorrow. The show is at, bro, like 8 in the morning or something stupid. 8 a.m. Goofy sauce. Yo, what's good, dude? What's good? What's going on? Just hanging in there, brother. Hanging in there. Had a pretty long day today. Went out to Busch Gardens. It's a local theme park near me. So that's what I did today. Then after that, I went to the gym. Just got back home, showered, and then back on the grind, baby. Back on the grind. Sounds pretty decent, yeah. I didn't have a show tomorrow until like the other day. I like to leave my schedule open, just in case anything comes up. I get any cool opportunities. So I was initially just planning on having a chill day tomorrow, but hey, listen, vending is pretty chill. You know, it's just like a little local show, nothing too crazy, not recording, so shouldn't be too bad. This is for St. Pete. Yes, it's for St. Pete. Just making sure everything is good to go for tomorrow. I priced them before the midweek show, so Tuesday night. But you know, I this is more like a double check. I really shouldn't have to update much. But I just use a combo of TCG and collector for pricing. I like to just look at both. God of War, yeah. I mean, dude, it was interesting because in the video, he didn't speak English, and he had went up to a few other people. I mean, that is my fault. But in sitting on eBay waiting for PSA to authenticate. Oh yeah, that's fire, bro. Yeah. But no, dude, the Gardevoir from the video, like that. It literally says Mega Gardevoir, so I just saw the Gardevoir, like I just saw Mega Gardevoir, and I'm like, all right, bet. And then I looked at the back, it was an English back. I'm like, bet. But it was a Spanish copy, and like I was gonna list it on eBay, but I'm like, man, I'd rather just break even and then move on. So, but that was tragic, and it is my fault. Like I will take the bulk of the blame for it, but I mean, he knew what was going on because he just walked up and he's like, hey, like I'm trying to sell these for 80%. Like when people doing that, it's always kind of fishy. Like they 100% have walked to other people, especially since I was at the back of the venue. So I don't know. I do take the brunt of the blame for it, but scam is just, you know, thumbnail bait. But I mean, I kind of did get scammed if you think about it, low-key. If you think about it. Wasn't even my fault. The name being the same. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is my fault. Like, and like I'm seeing the comments like, bro, it's your fault. And I'm like, dude, like I understand it is a bulk my fault. He could have been upfront about it though, but it's all right. Now I will heavily inspect. It's like, bro, it's like so crazy. Every time I think I'm good, like as far as like inspecting the cards, something like that happens. Like, just kind of like too good to be true type deal. But I've had similar things like that happen before. Not like like language wise, but like I'll take in a card and it looks really clean and it's just like really off center, and I don't realize until, you know, after I take it in. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. wonder what this card is doing now. I sold it. Okay, yeah, I had sold it a while ago. I got it around here, and then it just... Very interesting. I had to buy this card from Jarchant. Didn't really do much. It's just... There's 2 listings, and then it goes to 500. I'm just gonna buy this card out. I'm kidding. Hello? Oh, bet. What is this card doing right now? Bruh. This is very... Dude, this is extremely interesting. This is very interesting. I mean... It's just very interesting what this card's doing. We're hitting all-time lows right now? Really? Very interesting. Thank God this card's going up, man. I think this card is so undervalued. This card is... I've gone on record and said that this card is my favorite trainer card. And I think that is the case. Nice. Kind of speeding through these tonight because there's really not much left to update. Pretty spot on. What's this doing? So interesting, dude. Like, we're hitting all-time lows right before... I mean, wow. Like, Scarlet Buy's done. We're hitting all-time lows, guys. There's a lot of good buys right now. There is a good amount of buys. What's up, saw the new vid. Can't believe I was in it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for watching, brother. What is going on here, bro? All-time lows, man. That Lowe's your favorite trainer card. Remember you mentioning it some. Yes, it is. Mentioned it in one of my Q&As. I said it was my favorite. I couldn't pinpoint it. I always knew I really liked the card, but I couldn't pinpoint it to be my favorite until recently. So there's a lot of other really good ones though. Like I really like the Rosa. I've always liked that card. Thanks for signing my binder, dude. Thank you for asking me, brother. Thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you as well. I always like meeting you guys out in the wild. So, especially like you guys being, you know, local to where I'm going. That's nice. Super easy, you know, for you guys to get around. Most things that are overlookable, that's at the top, yeah. Yeah. This card, let's see. Okay. Yeah, this card, I mean, you know, you blink and it gets bought out. It's never really dropped below this kind of 22 to 24. I think that another underrated one. That's why I gotta have multiple copies, man. That's why I gotta have multiple copies. What the hell happened here? What happened? Often home, your vids pop up, so plan on tuning into future ones that roll on. Yes, sir. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try and get them out. Try and get them out as often as I can. I strive for once a week, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But I also like making other content. That's why I've been doing like the Q&As and stuff like that. So, like mixing it up. We need to score some good deals in my area. The economic state of everything, you know, people need money. Yeah. It's like very interesting. Like there's a lot. Obviously, right now in the country, there's a lot of things going on. People need money, and you know, Pokemon is just taking a tiny dip. So people end up panic selling, but I'm not one of those people because I know as soon as the TCG player sale comes around in like 2 weeks, where they give you 10% credit on everything you buy, everything's gonna go up 10 to 15%. It literally happens every single time. Every single time. Always happens. Did I get an English Piplup from Phantasmal? No. I should see cards from Phantasmal this weekend, though. I wouldn't doubt it. I will not be picking many up, though. It's just way too early. Way too early. The pre-release prices for Phantasmal are absolutely ridiculous, guys. Do not buy Phantasmal right now. The Piplup is really cool. I think it's a $25 card, max. I think it's a $25 card. So, Piplup is really, really cool though. I do want that one. But I just know too, like there's not many cards in the set, so the cards are gonna be easier to pull. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I just had to grab some more stuff. Ow, I just hurt my shoulder. So. Opinion on new SIRs. Yes, I do have an opinion. Too early. Still think I got too much from the Gold Zard, and I just see, yeah. Yeah, congrats on that Zard too, brother. Congrats on that. You definitely cooked there. Let's see this Mega Dream. Let's see. I did see some leaks today. Yeah, I just think that the VMAX alt clears this. Like, Gengar VMAX alt art from Fusion clears this. I still think it's cool, but I just think the other one's better. I really like this. I really like this card a lot. It's about time Marnie got another one. And then I don't see the Dragonite here, but I did see it. I did see it. Well, there's the normal one, but I did see the Dragonite. There was another Dragonite, I believe. Unless I'm lying. I think the Dragonite was like an unofficial leak. Can I type? Okay, yeah, this is basically what the Pokemon Company revealed, but they don't actually have the leaks as well. These are also really neat. Dragapult Pre-Evolutions will be pricey since still meta. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, that's on IG. All right, bro. Whatever. It doesn't want to show. But yeah, there is a Dragonite card. Oh well, here's the gold one. You can kind of see it there. I know it's blurry though. And all right, who actually, who the hell knows? Who knows where it is? Who knows? Yeah, gold looks mid. Yeah, I mean, the golds are cool. I'm hoping to get a UPC on the 14th. Also, I will try Best Buy because GameStop has that price. Yeah, GameStop raised the prices. You know, I haven't actually given my opinion on that. The GameStop raising the prices. I used to work at GameStop, so I feel like it's like a couple years ago, like a little over 2 years ago. I worked there for like a little over 2 years. So, and I know how everything works in there, bro. I know the ins and outs of the business because I worked there and I was an assistant manager. But it is ridiculous. Not to mention the employees get first dibs on everything, bro. That's like a perk from working there is you get first dibs on everything. I also heard, about the discounts. They are no longer doing the 5% off for pro members on TCG. Now it's 5%, it doesn't really matter, but it was a little kickback. But they're not doing that anymore. So not only are they raising the prices, but they're taking away the 5% on the Pokemon cards for the pro members. So, and they never discount TCG, ever. They never do it. So now, at the same time, you might find product in the wild more often at GameStop. It's just going to be basically market price. And like, I understand why they're doing it. I just completely disagree with it. So, like, I get it, but I completely disagree because they get it for, bro. They're getting it from Pokemon at cheaper than distribution. They're getting it for pennies. So it's just greed. That's all it is. They could say whatever they want about, trying to help people find more product on the shelves. It's just greed, bro. That's all it is. Just greed. I'm being serenaded by Misty right now. It's a Misty song from, I think, the anime. Nice. But I do like GameStop. Like, I like GameStop. I have a soft spot for GameStop. I'll always shop at GameStop. And I do believe that GameStop will always be around. So they're just going to pivot into something else like they did with Pokemon cards. They got the power packs. They have all sorts of stuff. PSA, like submissions. It is... I mean, I do have an opinion on how it is right now to be a collector. I think it is the easiest to be a collector right now. I said easy, I didn't say cheapest. It is not the cheapest, but it is quite easy. There's card shows multiple times a week, everywhere. Singles are, 1 year lows for the most part. So submitting to PSA is super easy through GameStop. Selling your cards is easy. People are buying at high percents. It's just the price. I'm like sealed. But like, if you bro, just collect singles. Like, just collect singles. I'm not saying that to, boost my sales because I only do singles, but seriously, it's like, that's why I stopped doing slabs. You just should do singles. You can turn, this is what I say, you can always turn your singles to slabs. You can't turn your slabs to singles because there's a premium. So that's the way I look at it. And I don't know why people fight me on it. I don't get it. It's time, bro. It's time. Never been a better time, brother. Never been a better time. You just gotta... Bro, my first time betting, I had my PC, man. Slabs don't move either. Yeah, they don't move. Singles will move at every show, dude. Singles move at every show. Slabs takes a little bit more work to move. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, Alex's inventory is insane. Can I have any plasma or phantasmal? Plasma. Plasma, no. Phantasmal, also probably no. Unfortunately. Plasma cards are impossible to find. Impossible. I'm just going through I'm just going through my cards in a order right now. So it starts off pretty trainer heavy and then it gets into some IRs, I believe, is next. Holy bonkers, dude. Market Wednesday on Thanksgiving week? No. I don't believe so. I don't think they would have it. Well, let's look. I'm gonna give you the sauce. Oh wait, I think I gotta go down here. Here we go. I'm gonna give you the real sauce. Don't tell him. No. No, there's not. There it is. So, I could go next week if I really wanted to. Fizzy and Digi both not accepted tomorrow at OJ Poo. Fizzy and Digi not accepted? Trades. No Fizz, no Dig tomorrow at OJU? Bruh. Bro, what are we doing? Just a networking event tomorrow at OJU? Bro, I can't, Will. I can't give you a member, idiot. If I could give you a member, I could. I did, guys. I did introduce, for those of you guys watching, shameless plug, I did introduce a new member tier. I want to start putting out videos early access to members. So to make it a little bit easier, I, what's it called? Added a new tier. So there's a $3 tier as well. If you guys do want to show your support, that is always appreciated. Do something interesting on board. Dude. Then leave the stream, Buster. Leave the stream. It's okay. If you left the stream, I wouldn't care. Ultimate Con vendor. Gonna be waiting for a while, Cat World. You're gonna be waiting for a long while. That Ultimate Con is never, bro. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, I was at a show a couple weeks ago. It was Ultimate Con. It was a 3-day show. It was by far the worst show that I've ever done. In all terms you can think of, it was the worst. No traffic. Robberies, they were fire selling tables. So not only did I not film at all because I knew it was going to be so bad, I didn't even bring my camera. I left a day early. It was a 3-day show. I didn't even vend the third day. And on the third day, somebody took my table. Some guy I didn't know just took my table. So, yeah. Ultimate Con, no thanks. Do not clip this and send it to him. Do not do that. I wouldn't care. Ricky, what's up, brother? What's good, baby? Will, that is all right. That is A-okay with me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's a little late tonight. Well, it was later the other night when I did this, but I do appreciate you guys watching. Always showing your support. I think my dad... brother clipped. All right. Well, they actually already, like... Bro, they did not like what I posted on my story about them. I basically posted on my story calling them out. And, but I, like, blocked them from viewing it. Word got around pretty quickly that I said some not so nice things about their show. But that's what happens if your show's garbage. I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to get you a table for Daytona. Please don't. And yes, it is Lumos in chat. Ricky. Lumos is Will Bergman. Doxed. Fire selling tables, was it something? No. So basically, fire selling tables means, so it was a 3-day show. They were selling tables for like $250 leading up to the show. A couple days before, like 2 days before the show started, they were selling tables, like selling tables under the table, like to specific people at a specific rate that was extremely discounted from their website. That's not good. Like when like shows do that, that means that you can't trust that your money's going to be respected. Go to bed. Bro. This nice, Will. Thank you for becoming a member, buddy. Thanks, buddy. You're giving me $3 a month to be your friend. Sounds good to me. Shout out, Will. You to go. Lumos TCG. Everybody check him out right now. But if you know me and you're watching the stream, you probably already know who that is. So, don't check him out. Now he's spamming emotes. All right. Those emotes look fire, Buster. Firebuster. Trade night. Ooh, Serena. Gotta update my price here. Only reason I did it is to pay off my... Bro, this guy Lumos Will owes me like $90. I guess I just... It's alright, bro. 4 hours a month. Oh. Heard that on Friday parking price was more expensive than the tables. Bro, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that thing too, guys, like when shows make you pay for entry and then pay for parking, bro, like not me. Like I didn't have to pay for parking, but other people had to pay for parking and then pay for entry. And in the marketing, I don't know if this is true, but there was nothing that said that like kids are free. So imagine like vending a card show where you have to pay to get in, pay to park, and kids aren't free. That's not a Collecticon. It's like Collecticon obviously, but it's just like a little local show, bro. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, please let me know when my debt is paid off. Your ad you made for the membership had me crying. This guy's a loser? Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what it is, man. You gotta be self-aware. You gotta be self-aware. I know I'm not all that. I'm pricing Pokemon cards at my desk right now, buddy. It's like 9:17. What are we even doing? And all my inventory's crashing. Nice. No, I'm kidding. What is going on here? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter. Georgia, hello. Greetings. Happy to have you in stream tonight. Just pricing cards. If it's crashing, buy more. Yeah, I mean, again, like right now, nothing's really crashing unless you have slabs. Sorry, listen, if you got hot slabs out there, I know a lot of my buddies have slabs and they've been burned heavy. And I don't think slabs are going to go back up, guys. I'm going to be real. I really don't think slabs are going to go back up. I just don't see it. It takes so much for a slab to go up. You can't really target buyout slabs. Am I going to West Palm? I wanted to. I really wanted to, but I could not justify it because of how far it is from me and the table cost and not have to Airbnb. Lumos Will says, I flipped a few cards for hundreds of dollars of profit today. Low pop. At Banquet. Well, Banquet is probably the... I'm not going to say a slur on stream because I'm a nice guy. It is really silly what goes on Banquet Masters. It is like really dumb what goes on. Okay. This, bro. Normally the stream is like the stream music is fine, but tonight it's not. We're gonna have to switch something up. Much better. Okay, here we go. This is a banger. What is this? I remember this song. Main menu from Pokemon Duel. I remember that game. Yeah, West Palm, I did really want to go, but the table would have been too much, and I would have had to go alone. And I could only vend Friday and Saturday. I could not vend Sunday because I am busy. Do the people who ask to check a bunch of cards to grade as annoying as trade-ups? Dude, I'm so glad that somebody's bringing it up. Honestly, I might, like, this weekend make another shirt design talking about the gradables because that is more annoying. It is more annoying. It's a very good question. Wow. I cannot believe somebody brought that up. Yes, it is more annoying. I can confidently say it is more annoying than the trade-up kids. Because yeah, I mean... TCG Utopia, yes. They, actually, no, okay, I'm going to finish my thought. Yes. I don't check my own cards to grade. So if you guys are ever wondering, you guys look for gradables, I pretty much always have a couple cards that I think are contenders. I don't like sending in English, I like sending in Japanese cards. Just because it's free money when you send in Japanese. But yes, like, when bro, asking if something is gradable and looking, like, at it, is one thing, but when you pull out the flashlight and the blacklight, bro, like, I don't even look at my own cards. I don't... okay. TCG Utopia, yes, I did see that. They reached out to me. I just don't want to book out something in February, bro, for $250 a table that they've never done. They've never done a show locally here. All Orlando shows, other than Lake Nona, are not good. That's a fact of life. So, I'd rather miss out, and if it's really good, then I missed out, and if it's bad, then I saved myself. But I just don't want to tie up $250 for a table 4 months in advance for a show that they've never done before. That's just me. No, it's not gradable shirt. Collab with Lumos. Yeah, I'm going to collab with you, give you none of the profit, just like you said, and then you're going to promo it like you always do, and then that's it. That's it. Thanks, buddy. We will be at the game on Sunday, full firing Angry Orchards. 100%. I am going to the Bucks game on Sunday. That's why I cannot vend Sunday. Wait. Oh. Alright, time to start getting into some actual Pokemon cards, guys. Nice, with Pokemon on it. What's this doing? I don't really understand how this is crashing because this card is so liquid. I don't really understand it, but that's alright with me. Same with this one. I think this is too... Yeah, I mean, this is... Guys, this is a no-brainer right here. I just want to let you know that this is an absolute no-brainer. I might start hoarding these. I might. If it drops anywhere near $10, what's your next shows this year? Good question. Let me check my calendar. I feel like everyone has a Victini at this point, yeah. Well, but I'll go to CollectCon. There's people doing Victini-only binders. I get asked about it. And like, do you have any Victini? I'm buying them all. I've heard that, and I feel like if you're a vendor out there watching, you've also heard that as well. Next shows, I have PokeCon in a couple weeks. I have no show next weekend, but I have PokeCon in a couple weeks, the third weekend of November. Last weekend of November, taking a little break. Gonna spend time with the fam for Thanksgiving. And then December, the literal only thing I have booked is CollectCon LA. The third week. So, might do a little Sunday show on the first weekend. So I'm looking for something in the second week of December. One of the reasons why you don't know it's crashing may be that your brain is tiny and what's left is rotted. Thanks, buddy. But that's just a guess. Steven, what's good, my boy? What's good, brother? Did you buy my flight for LA? All right. So we are just full trolling tonight. Cool beans. Time to start vending One Piece. You know, a couple people were saying that last stream. A couple people were saying get into One Piece. I just know not I'm not gonna get into something I know nothing about. That's why I don't really do a lot of the vintage stuff because I just wasn't born yet. I'm a child. What con is this weekend? Dallas. I'm assuming that Dallas is this weekend. CollectCon Dallas is this weekend. Yeah. Lumos knows. Lumos always knows what the hell's going on, except for how to pay me back. Better have a pool. Need the whatever. Ricky, the show I'm doing tomorrow, it's just like a little local show. It's like actually gonna be So Buns, but it was cheap. So listen, if you're a show organizer and you offer me cheap table, I'll take that. A lot of less room for error if the table's like dirt. Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream as well. It's always fun having you guys in here. I want to start doing more stuff like this for sure. Pikachu. It's Pikachu. Need to come to a Tampa show? Ricky, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You're not really missing out, buddy. Tampa's pretty big bricked. I mean, there's a lot of shows, but the quality is not there. I will say next weekend, no, sorry, not next weekend, the third weekend of November, PokeCon, Tampa PokeCon, Beard Dad and Coop are going to be there. So that should be a good show if you did want to travel. However, I understand it is not close to you. But Beard Dad, Coop, they're cool. I don't really like Beard Dad. I just feel like he's boring. But if people think I'm boring, like that's fine too. You know, not everyone is everyone's cup of tea. No hate though. I gotta make sure I say that because I don't want to mess with the goat. Coop though is cool. I had my doubts, but he's actually a cool guy. Bro, what is going on? What's this Bulbasaur doing? Very interesting. Very interesting things. So nothing. Dun, 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 dun. I'm making that gradables shirt, bro. That's actually a really good idea. I know exactly what I'm gonna put on the shirt too, bro. I know exactly what I'm gonna put on it. Bro. Yeah, I mean. Magnum. Here it is. If you're watching right now, leave a like. Why does my thumb do that? Will Luma CCG says, "Yeah, you're boring. I'm taking Beer Dad." Okay. All right, bro. I mean, you clocked me, buddy. You clocked me. I just can't believe that. You can't debate. You can't debate. I can't debate if I want to go to. Well, you can debate. You can't decide. I'm just fucking with you. Seattle or San Diego? I don't know. I've never been to either of those places, let alone Collecticons. I'd probably go to Seattle. Because I've always wanted to go to Seattle. And there's multiple shows in California. So. See, guys, I literally had this at $40, and now it's already up. It's already up. Like, 151 stays down for like a day, and then it just goes back up. What is this guy doing? Music has me feeling like... Okay. Will Luma CCG says, this music has me feeling like tickling Ig collects. Nice. Haven't been in front row? No. I do want to go. That is on my bucket list for next year. I am just going to have to dribble Garchomp's... I'm going to have to dribble Garchomp like a hamster to get in to front row. Because he gets them every time. Nobody else I know gets them every time. Cheddar Balls. Shout out Logan. That's the GOAT. Shout out my boy Logan. Cheddar Balls. Cheddar Balls, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I wanted. Bro. Guys. Guys, no, bruh. Stop the count. My life is over. I lost $5. Can I heart something in chat? Can I heart something? Oh, wait, Will. Will, I know what I can make you. Well, if you're still watching stream, say something, buddy. I know what I could do for you. Front row's goated. I want to vend there till West collects. Let's book the entire 2026 front row. Bro, you can't even book one jump. Talking about booking a... You want to book out you just want to book them all? You can't even book one? Will. Alright, Will, I just made you mod. Don't be dumb. I can't make you member, but I can make you mod. There you go, buddy. Knock yourself out. Is that entertaining? Am I boring now, or? He's just gonna ban everybody. He's just gonna go on a banning. What are these doing? These Galarian galleries. Yeah. Jumps up, then wiggles around. Wow, my YouTube comments are so inspirational. Modmos, I'm gonna start banning everybody. Will's coming to ban everybody, watch out. $12.22. What's this guy doing? Alright, bet. I feel like this is one of those cards coming up. Bro, you can't time me out. You can't time me out. You're lucky, dude. I could have made you like... There's an option to make you like executive mod. Like, you could have been like... You could like block people from chatting. No, wait. You can already do that. What can you even do? I don't even know. Don't test the limits, Buster. You got a nice badge next to your name, though, bud. You got a nice little badge. That's neat. What is this doing? Okay. Guys, are we like serious or? I just dropped a sticker. Nice. New vid performing well. Fired up on the TV now. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, new vid doing great. I love all my hate comments I'm getting on it. It's like, guys, I know that the guy with the Gardevoir didn't actually scam me. Like, it's not a scam. It's like the Whatnot guy didn't scam me. Come on, guys. The algorithm, bro. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. But when you leave me a comment to tell me that I didn't get scammed, I appreciate you because you are boosting my video. Shout out. Okay, got one row done. When will we get a Lumos vendor POV? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, boy. Hey, Will, you hear that? Well, you know, Ricky, I sent him like 20 minutes of footage. He got the deal we did with Jay Houston. He has a little skit that he did with Jay Houston, and he got bought out. And I sent him. Those are my cameras and my mic. I sent him that footage weeks ago. Here we are. Here we are. Slick Edrips, no. Slick is my other boy Ricky. Edrips Ricky, and then this Lumos Buyer Rinse POV. Buyer Rinse. Yeah, I mean you should, bro, you should literally film buyer POVs. Maybe that's your thing. Is buyer POVs, because the stuff you buy, nobody wants. Will, Slick is... Wait, what did you... Why did you delete the... Bro, I'm gonna... Dude. Alright. Nice. Will, you just lost mod, buddy. Mess with my boy Ricky. No, Slick is, Ricky I met in Atlanta, not Charlotte, Atlanta. Now you're gonna come whining and chat about how I removed your privileges. I'm just waiting for the message. Bro. Already on a power trip. I'm about to give Ricky mod. You know what? There you go. Get this dude removed my... Ricky, you can time out Will, bro. I don't need your pity, bro. Hey, yo, what's good, baby? How's it going? Bro, just don't go, like... Bro, don't go banning people, bro, or timing people out for no reason, Buster. Thank you, Ricky, for being polite. And a just good overall guy. Appreciate it. Thought Americans use TCG, not collector. Yeah, this is not the right card. I was distracted. I use collector. All right, I'm leaving stream. Ball right. All right, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow. See you, Lumos. Good riddance. Yes, I have a. Oh. Okay, I guess he's staying. I have a TCG player pulled up here. I just like to look at collector to see a graph. It's like, for example, this card collector says 217, and we go over to TCG, and we go to near mint, and near mint is 217. So collector is just pulling from TCG. So for everybody out there that says, oh, like Will Lumos says that collector inflates values, you're just trolling. Like, I know that I'm in cahoot. I understand that I'm in bed with collector, but this is literally how I priced my cards before collector and I were even affiliated at all. So I just like using it because it's super user friendly. And it gives me the graph without having to like scroll down. But yes, everybody does use TCG Player. At my booth, I use a combination of collector and TCG Player. When I'm buying, like when somebody comes up to me with like 50 cards to buy, I'm using collector. How do I get affiliated? I can't give away the secret sauce, bro. Can't give away the secret sauce. I met the entire team at Card Party, so that helps. I went to Card Party. I basically glazed them, and they're like, "Do you want to meet the founder?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then I met him, and then yeah. Main problem is it uses percentages conditions like LP. It takes 50%. Use percentages. Yeah, so I don't. Now that is one thing, right? If you notice the type of cards I'm pricing, it's all like modern cards. I would not use collector for vintage, or like any like conditioned cards. At the same time, though, TCG Player is also unreliable for that. Like if you go to, let's just go to, let me show you here. So like look at this. So you got to look at sales, and then bingo. There's so like you can't, you know, you can't use this for anything. You gotta do a little bit more digging for like conditioned cards. So, but if it's just near mint, raw, modern, this is so much easier to me. I'm actually kind of impressed. I guessed a card that was dripping like that on TCG Player in one go. Lumos TCG Will says that he's gonna crawl into my bed. You do realize that these streams are like archived, right, Will? Like what you just said will be in live chat replay. Like when you go and watch back the stream, it'll be live chat replay. Anyways, Will is off something, bro. I don't know what Will's off. He's just so excited to see me tomorrow night. I mean, tomorrow during the day, not tomorrow night. Sorry. Slick, can you moderate? Slick, can you moderate me into Evan's Bedmos? Okay. Okay. Tilted. Yeah, someone was trying to use collector on my LP first. That no, bro. No. I mean, if you're using anything other than last solds and like lowest list for a vintage on TCG Player, then pack it up. Like you can't use TCG value, and I know you know that, but yeah. Can you even... Hold on. I was gonna say, can you even, like... I think on the app you can do conditions, but I don't think on here. Who knows? Who even knows? Oh, this card is so cool, by the way, too. The Blitzel from Paradox, but it's not the one I was talking about. Well, it was not the one I needed. What I would like from collectors is to see a range for cards on price and show current list too. Yes, so I actually talked with the founder about that, actually. This is not a flex, guys. I'm genuinely not trying to flex, but I did talk with the team, and there is only so much data that they can pull from TCG Player. So, TCG Player, that's proprietary technology. So, you know, some of that they can't pull. So that is the thing. You can't pull last solds from TCG Player, and you can't pull lowest list. I talked to them about it. They said we are not allowed to. Now there are some apps out there that do that. They are not allowed to do that. That is illegal because it's proprietary. So, because I do know of another app off the top of my head that does that. It is just not legal. So it will come back to bite them. But, good idea. Owner seems cool, yeah. He, who I met initially was Billy and Rubik's because I follow them. They're just kind of like marketers for Collector. They truly aren't really that affiliated, but that's who I saw walking around. I was just glazing Collector because I genuinely love it. I think it's the freaking best thing ever. And then they're like, "Do you want to meet the team?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So Slabsy gives one price, not a range, or a mix of buy nows. Yeah, I mean, you do Slabs for Collector. It does show the sales. The price it shows is the average, or slabs are interesting. But slabs, people could wake up one day and decide that Collector is the best thing to use for slabs. People did it with alt. Woke up one morning, wanted to use alt. People try to do it with 130 point. People try to do it with right now card ladder. You know, the vendor, or, you know, the seller or the buyer is just going to choose what gives their card the most value at the end of the day. So whether that's card ladder, alt, Collector, whatever you want to use, you can use whatever you want to use. It's just got to be consistent. So I use alt for slabs because that's what the average buyer is going to use. So that's what I use. What is this guy called? Raging Bolt. Alta's been lagging lately on sales data. Yeah, I mean, the thing about alt is they pull from eBay. So like if it's lagging, if it's not showing current sales, well, no, eBay doesn't show some sales too. Like when you look up an item on eBay, it doesn't show all the sales. So like actually, what are you even supposed to use? Like when I initially started vending and people use things other than eBay, I was like, this is just stupid. Like you're using another platform to tell you the eBay sales data. It's like, bro, why don't you just use eBay? But now I understand. I get it. But yeah, every platform's gonna have their quirks, right? Collectors with the one price, maybe some inaccuracy with sales. Alt apparently has inaccuracy with sales. You know, there's a bunch of stuff. Slick Cards Ricky is ready to start vending. Do it, bro. Do it. No excuse, man. There's no excuse. If I can do it, you can too. Just do it, bro. I encourage everybody, big or small, to start vending. Big or small. I wouldn't recommend going to CollectCon with $500 in inventory. That's just me. But you get what I'm saying. Guys. Yeah, right now's the time to buy, guys. Buy a card like this right now. I mean, this is crazy. Raining because I like the app, I just wanted to be better, yeah. No, I mean, that's valid. That's valid. I mean, there's things that a collector, that I wish a collector would do for sure. Like what you said. That's a very valid point. There's things that I wish TCG player would do better. I buy at 95 like Will does. Bro, he is so stupid. He actually buys at 95. It's not even funny. He just buys at 95 for the hell of it. I've seen people use Rare Candy on the topic of apps. I've seen people use Rare Candy. It's not my first choice, but I do think the interface is quite intuitive. I like things that are easy to use with a good interface. I don't know why people would use TCG Player as far as for like modern over collector. I don't understand, because you're undercutting yourself. Like you are literally undercutting yourself, because TCG Player is a race to the bottom. Like there's always going to be a lowest list. Well, for modern cards like this, for example, there's always going to be a lowest list that is significantly cheaper than market price. Always. So, this song's a banger. Also, like vendors take in stuff at lowest list, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on. Why are you taking things in at lowest listed? Haven't done a deal with Goated Pulls. I almost did. I met him at Card Party Tampa. I almost did. He's an interesting character. He wanted to take in my what's it called? What did I have? He wanted to take in my Gengar VMAX PSA 10 at like nothing. At like 80%. And I'm not going to flip you, bro. I am not going to flip you. So. I'm not going to coin flip you. Sorry. He's a cool guy, though. He does low-key scam people for his milky bags, but I don't think there's one squeaky clean vendor in the space, including me. What state are you in? I want to do a show in the U.S. soon. I'm near Michigan. I am in Florida, specifically Tampa area. Michigan. I've heard there's some good shows up there. Truly, I'm not just saying that. I've heard that there's some good shows. I know a lot of people from Virginia. I know a good amount of vendors from Virginia. Bro, remember what I said about Collector being intuitive? I'm about to take that back. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna take it back. Canada's cooked. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just the pricing over there's all wonky. On the topic of like other countries and stuff like that, no, I know like UK. I've done a lot of deals with people from the UK and it's so smooth because they just go everything and everything is worth like 30% more. Like they can literally buy it 100%. Pokemaniac, dude, you're like the third person to ask me about that in the last like 2 days. I do not. I do not, unfortunately. I had it at one point, nobody wanted it. Nice. Now everybody wants it. What is this garbage at? Let me see. This is not what I'm looking for, but what is this at? Bro. Every card is going to a penny. Everything is crashing. It's all going down to zero, guys. Sell everything. Sell it. Okay. Sell it all. Get out while you still can. Sell to West Collects. Oh no, I love the UPCs. I think they're really cool. I just think it's so overpriced. So overpriced. The last time I saw a Charizard UPC, I was a GameStop employee. We could not get rid of the old UPCs, guys. The Sword and Shield Charizard UPCs, we couldn't get rid of them. At one point, they were, I want to say MSRP was like around 90 bucks. We couldn't fire sell them at $55, bro. They would sit. They were sitting. So I just think that it's not that I want it to be, you know, $55. I just think that it's hot. And I think, bro, like look at what happened with Mega, man. Mega, like, now they're 700, bro. That's what I'm saying. You couldn't get rid of him because I wasn't in your store, dude. I know my boy Shiny Vault bought like a case here or like a bunch of boxes here. Why would you do that, bro? Why? It was out for... The release date was like... I forget when the freaking release date was, but why? Like here? Somewhere? Yeah, like here. Why would you buy? It literally went up from release. Why would you buy it? Look at Destined. Like, why? This is a better representation. Like, look. I know people who bought boxes here. Why? The belief of the box only 1K in 2 years. Yeah, yeah, no, it might. I mean, this might be a 1K box in 2 years. But that doesn't mean it's going to be more expensive in 2 months. You know, it's a brand new set. They've done multiple waves of restocks for Descent. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I do have some sealed, but if you look at the sealed I have, it's very strategic. Like I have. Here it is. So I took these in trade, took this in on trade, straight traded this back in like March when it was like 400. I just took this in the other day. Added value. Okay, this actually kind of sucks. No, I think I got this set of value of. Oh no, okay, yeah, I got it at a value of 240 the other day. PC ETBs that I like, all these I picked up for MSRP. All of them I picked up for MSRP. I got this at 120 back in March. This is gonna blow up. Took this in on trade. MSRP. I bought this for 200, I think. I have 6 of these guys. Look at this. I have 6 Twilight ETBs. Why is Mewtwo X from Breakthrough? What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, I'm gonna leave it there. I think this is a sleeper pickup too. They're not reprinting this, guys. Remember Dragon Majesty? Do you guys remember? Dragon Majesty, folks. Wonder how much that box is now. Shrouded is good. Shrouded is really good. I like Shrouded a lot. I'm not just saying that to pump my one box that I own. I do like Shrouded. Okay, only a couple more cards. Well, a couple, I mean a good amount, but, you know. What is a dragon from? Dragon Majesty. Like, look. So, Dragon Majesty, here are the top hits. This is way too cheap, guys. I think this is so cheap. I love that card. That's probably my second favorite trainer. A common. Oh, reverse. This is Dragon Majesty. There's like nothing in here. So there's way more Enshrouded. Way more heat Enshrouded. And it really was not printed like ETB wise. It was not really. It had like 1 or 2 waves. And that's it. So I think it's going to be a similar situation. As soon as they revealed it, as soon as they revealed Shrouded, I could feel Dragon Majesty vibes all over it. So I remember when Dragon Majesty dropped. And Shrouded Fable does have good playables. 100%. It does. And I don't play, and I know about him. It's another undervalued card, I think, guys. There's a lot of stuff right now that I think is a smart play. Dialga GX from Forbidden. Oh, I already know about that. I already know about that one because I had one of those and it was like impossible to price because it was all over the place. But I will look at it. This is the one I had. Yeah, bro, like... Yeah, I mean... That's legit, bro. This is ridiculous. Just obviously pick up the raw ones, Ricky, but stay away from those 10s, bro. Stay away like the plague. Uh, what am I possibly gonna price this card at? Well, well, well. 5 raw send in for grading. I wish you a good return, brother. You would definitely be up. I'm gonna have to start looking out for that one. Definitely gonna have to start looking out for that one. I did not know it was that serious. So you're smarter than me, bro. Almost done, actually. Quite close. Bro. Yeah, I think really all it is left is like vintage and stuff like that, but oh, I actually do want to check. Top 5 sleeper sets. It's a good question. All right, I just finished pricing, but I'll answer that question. Let me think long and hard. Well, I mean, every set I'm going to say people think is cool. Let's just get that out the way. Sets that I really like are the sets that I can remember always liking, that not a lot of people talk about. So like Dark Explorers, Dragons Exalted, right? That's my era, right? Dragons Exalted, Dark Explorers. I remember opening those packs. Ancient Origins. But Ancient Origins, people know what's up with Ancient Origins. People know. It is so cool. I like Unified Minds. But I will say, relevant right now, like sets that I think are underrated right now, or sleeper, Temporal Forces, guys. You look at these cards, they're all-time lows. All-time lows. Every single one of these cards are all-time lows, with the exception of like Gengar. Iron Crown, all-time low. Ghastly, and Ghastly too. Oh, already clicked on it. Morty, not all-time low, but pretty close, like 10 bucks off. Walking Wake, all-time low. Iron Leaves, all-time low. So I think that Temporal anything is a good buy right now, as well as Twilight Masquerade, anything except for the Greninja. I think people sleep on Temporal, because these cards are really cool. I also like Sword and Shield base. Sorry. Well, I do like Sword and Shield base. I meant Scarlet and Violet base. Bro. Oh, in Temporal Forces? Come on, Buster. Yeah, when you look at Scarlet and Violet base, these are all really good. The Gardevoir Ralts trio, the Drowsy is iconic. This card's getting pumped again. What's up, brother? Why is this card getting pumped again? Riolu, Slowpoke, Koraidon, Miraidon, Miriam. A lot of people like the Fido. Pachirisu, another really cool one. So I think that this right here, this top 2 rows is elite. I mean, this is as good as any other set, you know? I really like... I'm biased. I really like Twilight Masquerade. That's why I have a lot of it. And that's because it's a one set, and yeah, SV base is slept on. This is the one set in Scarlet Violet with waifus. So Perrin is one of my best sellers. This card, I cannot keep this card in stock. Perrin, Greninja, obviously, Eevee, Carmine, Blood Moon. I love this card. I love this card. It's got a Munchlax on it. I love this card. So underrated. Chansey. Ooh, Chansey's getting popped. Chansey. Lana's Kieran. 2 bangers. These 2. The Infernape is in here. Yep. A lot of really good cards. Fion. There's a lot of really good cards in the set. This is one of my... This is like such an easy pick for me. Do they buy Perrin alone or with a Growlithe? Alone. Alone. Like, they literally will buy and ask specifically for the Perrin. Do you have the Perrin? And like if you walk at a show, you're not gonna see many Perrins, bro, because they're just into yeah. I mean, Growlithe as well, obviously. Growlithe too. I mean, this is low. To me, this is low. Look, bro, it's already been 25 bucks, right? But no, they will just ask for Perrin alone. Is my most asked about card in Charlotte and Atlanta. Collecticons was the Perrin. I like. I'm trying to think. What's another good set? I like. Oh, I mean. Like this is. You know what I will say? Boundaries crossed. I don't hear enough people talk about boundaries crossed. Got a lot of really cool cards in here. Obviously, Black Kyurem, White Kyurem, Bianca, Keldeo, Skyla, Jaren, Celebi EX Full Art, Cresselia, Landers. Really cool set. Really cool set. Boundaries crossed. Love me some of that. Paradox, yeah. Paradox is cool. It just like doesn't get me up in the morning. I missed out on XY Black and White, bro. You missed out on some bangers. But I have none of these cards from when I was a kid. I literally don't have a single card from when I was a kid. Like the exact copy. I do not have a single card from when I was a kid. Unfortunately. Speaking of XY, I really like. I always liked evolutions. I know it's not really everyone's cup of tea. I always liked evolutions though. Do like Plasma Freeze, bro. Bianca top 5. I can 100% back that, bro. Yeah, bro, this is... Gotta bring me back to this era, bro. I took this for granted, man. Why is this... I do not have any Phantasmal anything on the way. Not a single thing. Not a single Phantasmal anything. Can you believe it? I missed on the drop. Sun and Moon? Alright, yep. Let's go and back it up. My favorite set of all time. And I was on it before everyone else was. I just want to let you know that. I was on it before everybody else. It's my favorite set of all time, folks. Now, I didn't say it's the best set of all time. I said it's my favorite. The best set of all time, I think, is unequivocally, objectively, Crown Zenith. I think that is the most objective answer. The best set of all time. But, I mean, it's got me written all over it. You got Rosa, Cynthia Caitlyn, Lily's Full Force, Red and Blue, Ends Resolve, Mallow and Lana, which is finally starting to, yeah, I gotta get my hands on some of these fast, bro. Piplup, I mean, this is a gorgeous set. This is such a gorgeous set. Bro, I've continued to scroll, and all the art is gorgeous. All of this art is gorgeous art. This is ridiculous. Trying to comp some release date? No. No. I'm just gonna wait for the price to go down or for it to come up to my booth. Because I know what's gonna happen is release date, it's gonna get gobbled up. And then people are gonna dump it at a card show. Just try and make a quick buck. That's literally exactly what's gonna happen. Great set. I'm trying to get ETB for it. Yeah, bro. This set is so expensive. This card's on my banner. I need to copy this card for my personal collection. I do not have this. card. If you know anybody who has that card, let me know. I want another one. I'm getting sent pictures from the bro. Why? I'm getting sent pictures right now of all my buddies watching the stream. Shout out to y'all. Did you see the new Dream set? Yes, Ricky. We were talking about it earlier. It looks really cool. Rose is cool. 300 is too high. I'm gonna be real. I think the biggest scam in modern history is this card. This is the biggest scam in modern history, guys. Do you know how many times I've passed on this? I've passed on this card so many times. I think it's so overvalued. Okay, how much is the Ultra Prism pack? Ultra Prism 38. How much is Cosmic? $62. So tell me why. Bro, this is half the price. This is more than half the price. No, sorry, this is less than half the price, and this is way cooler than Lily from Ultra Prism. And the pack is twice. So this is less than half the price of a worse Lily, and the pack is twice the price of. This is way cooler. Wait, I should have picked one up. I had a chance to get a PSA 10 here, bro. I should have picked one up. I'm trolling. Yeah. Yeah, this is. I'm not glazing this. This is just the best. Sorry. Battle Day Lily is 10. Yeah, don't even get me started. I don't even think those are in here. Yeah, no, those are not in here. But I know those lilies. I will say I really like these. Like if I had to pick a I really like these a lot. Like this set. I do need this card. If you know anybody who has this card raw, let me know. I do need this card. Message me. I'm big? I'm not big. I'm not big at all. In any way, I'm not big. I'm not big in any way. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I need this card, though. So hit my line. Yo. Hit my line, y'all. Hit my line. Sorry. What else can we talk about? What else should we talk about, bro? You know what? Let's just keep going into, let's just keep looking at other sets, bro. Let's go into Unified. Unified, another great set. Right? Oh, this card's finally creeping up a little bit. Misty. I do like this card. Unified is a really good set as well. Here's that Pokemaniac, bro. Why do people want this from me all of a sudden? Get to comping. Okay, buddy. Have you gotten into Chinese at all? Japanese texturing, but it's cheaper. No, the only Chinese... Oh, wait, this card is so cool. Oh, that's a really cool card. I've actually never seen that card in person. That's a dope ass. It's a troll. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I do understand. I have like a couple Harley Quinns in my binder. The only Chinese card I have, only one. Where'd it go? It's down here. I gotta go grab it. Ow, frick. the only one I have. Here. Chinese Maushold. Love this card. I think that this is going to be one of them ones. Eventually. I mean, it already kind of is. It's quite expensive. Yeah, it is 300. It is indeed 300. Had to buy it off Jay Houston for like 96%, bro. He's the only guy that I'd ever seen have one. Oh, also, don't say I didn't tell you so. Fusion Strike's so overrated. Don't say I didn't tell you so, but guys, I'm telling you. First off, what the heck? Buy this card, guys. Maybe not right now, but just buy it. Just have it on your radar. Okay? Sound good? I'm just letting you guys know. Fusion Strike is overrated. Yeah, I mean, well, hold on now. Hold on, folks. What up, Pokey Chris? What's good, baby? Yeah, I mean, these are hot. These are hot. Everything else? No, wait, this is hot too. I also think this is so cheap, bro. What the hell is going on? This is so cheap, bro. So hard to pull. Breakdancing Genesect? So hard to pull. This... Can I please just get one of these for my collection, bro? All or nothing, yeah. I don't like sets like that. Except for Champion's Path. I have fond memories opening Champion's Path. Really fond memories. Okay. Have you got an XY full art promo, Selby, Darkrai? Yeah, I actually do have a Regigigas right now in my inventory. I have a Regigigas in my inventory. This one. If I can type. I have this one. And I opened a lot of those when I was a young child. I do really like those. Favorite bug type Pokemon? Flygon. Even though it's not a bug type. What are bug types, bro? Like I can't even. I'm thinking like Virizion. Oh. Biggest scam of Pokemon. No. Don't say that. Don't say that, boy. That's a fire set. I'll have to look at it though. Scizor. Easy. Surely this set's not a scam, right? Right? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, this set sucks. Bro, this set is so bad. These two are elite though. These two are so far. So far. Man, y'all don't know, man. On a playground, calling it a product line. Yeah, bro, it was the two packs. What's another? Ooh, what's that one called? Oh, why am I blanking? Oh, it only came in a 3-pack. Okay, I'm trolling. What's a Rayquaza? No. I'm thinking of like a yellow... Yellow... No, it wasn't... Was I thinking of Forbidden Light? Was I thinking of Forbidden Light, guys? Bro. I mean, Dianthus fire. Sorry, I'm getting absolutely spammed. I've never seen this, bro. I love this card, too. What's this card doing? Yeah, this is good. I really like this card. Which gen is your favorite starter trio? Dude, Pokey Chris, you're asking the right questions tonight, dude. You're asking the right freaking questions. Let's take a look. This isn't all of them, though. Here it is. I want a better image. Can I have this image without the freaking... What's it called on it? Planning on getting a Gold Star Poncho or Festa? I have had a Poncho and a Festa. They're gone. Gen 3 and 4 are close. Bro, can I find a good image? Why are we trolling? All Pokemon starters by generations. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Guys, get a behind the scenes look. Which pseudo legendary is the best? Dude, you guys are asking good questions. You guys are asking really good questions. I'm gonna answer that really quick. This should be easy. Garchomp. Dragonite or Garchomp. Alright, listen. This is the... Okay, first off, the best gen starter-wise is... Y'all might not like my actual answer, bro. I think that the best gen starter-wise, first off... You guys are welcome. I think the best gen starter-wise is... I mean, it's got to be somewhere here, right? It's got to be somewhere here. I'm going to change music again. It has to be somewhere between gens 2 through 4. I really like the black and white ones. I think that these are all strong. Gen 3 or 6? Yeah, I do really like... Yeah. I just think Chestnut is so weak. Cardboard Exchange, Fluid Exchange is in here. I think that Chestnut is so weak. Gen 4? Infernape, Torterra, and Empoleon. Costello is famous. He also is. I'm in West Collect's new video. Here. There you go, Buster. Costello's a mod. All right, Jack. Jack, what's the best gen, bro? Am I counting the Evos? Ooh. Okay, all right. So no evolutions. 6, 7. Okay, guys, I donated Costello Cards Jack $2 in his stream earlier, and I said 6, 7, and he has now given my $2 back and returned the favor of 6, 7. Okay, we're going Alola. I mean, that's hard, bro. I love Sun and Moon. Nostalgia-based question. Feel like there's no wrong answer except for the last 2 gens. Just the starters. Okay. Just the starters. So forget Greninja. Forget that. Just the starters. 6, 7. All right. Just the starters. Just the starters. This smooth jazz is really getting to me. We got to do a deal future times. Bro. Jack is actually one of the... Okay, no glaze to Costello. No glaze. I need to... Bro, I talk about Costello Cards Jack all the time. Like, I actually talk about him all the time. I'm such a fan, bro. No lie, Jack. I'm not lying. Ask any of my friends. Ask any of my friends. You are the example, brother. You are the example of what to do. You know what's up. All right. First off, if you think it's a Alola, which is 3, you're trolling. Gen 5 is underrated. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Gen 5 is underrated. I think unequivocally though, based on the starters, I think it's got to be Gen. Bro, like I'm just forgetting about Gen 1 because I like low-key nobody really likes these. As like out of this, I don't even think it's top 3. I just think it's nostalgia bait. I think the best gen based off starters is either it would be this gen if it wasn't for this garbage. I think Chikorita's garbage. These two are elite GOAT status though, but Chikorita's garbage. Mudkip, yeah, it might. I'm between Gen 3 and 4, y'all. I'm between Gen 3 and 4. I mean, if I had to choose between Gen 3 and 4, Gen 5 is underrated. I'm going with okay, out of these two, I think that out of Torchic and Chimchar, I think Chimchar is cooler. Out of these two, I think Trico's cooler. And out of these two, I think Mudkip is cooler. So then that means Gen 3. So Gen 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Gen 3. Unequivocally the best gen. Gen 3. You lost me here. And Mudkip is just too far. So Gen 3 is the best starters. Gen 7 gotta go. I hate Quaxly and Fuecoco. I hate Quaxly. 100%. I think his entire line is garbage. Sprigatito's fire. Fuecoco is cool, but the other two suck. I think the only actual good one is Sprigatito. Who is this guy? Scorbunny? What is the... Oh, wait. No, Incineroar is this one. Who even is this? What's the last... Cinderace. I'm trolling. I knew that was Cinderace. What is Gen 8? Yeah, I don't... Bro named Gen 8. Stella. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, Jack. These are underrated, bro. Gen 7 is underrated. You right. I mean, I'm taking over Gen 7. I'm taking like. Wait, no, wait. I take it back because Primarina is so buns, bro. Primarina is so buns. XY is pretty cool. I'm sitting at my desk for 5 hours straight. Yeah, that was me yesterday, bro. Just sitting at my desk the entire day. Oh, I think I made him. I think I made him mad. Now, out of these, hold on. You guys ready? All right. Wait, where'd it go? After Gen 6, we lost supply. Yeah, bro. Dude, some of the new Pokemon stopped looking like Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these do not look like Pokemon. These look like fan-made. These look fan-made. Yeah, after Gen 6, yeah. These look good. The art design for the new Mons are just terrible. I just don't like the art design. Okay, here it is. I'm just gonna choose, and this is the right choice. This is based on Final Evolutions. This is based on everything. This is the right choice. Here we go. I'm gonna lock in. Our style changed. Yeah, whatever. This is close. This is really close. No, these are, if they're not X'd, that's what I'm choosing. Unique animals? Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't see a snake on here. They could do like a snake or something. I'm not gonna lie. These are argue with a wall. Totodile is the best one here. I mean, this is close, but the lore with what's this? Typhlosion? Mudkip. Water type about to win out. Nah, because then you start getting here and Snivy is a snake. Yeah, true. Tepig. Oshawott cool. Snivy's cool. I think Tepig takes it here. Obviously, Froakie. I went Rowlet here. I really like Decidueye, but Incineroar is really cool. Obviously not going with this garbage. Typhlosion Predator Leak. Yeah. Incineroar or Decidueye? What's the middle? What's the middle Rowlet? Dartrix is horrible. So, even though Rowlet is what I chose Rowlet in the game. I just want to let you know that. But Dartrix is horrible. No. What is even the Sobble? What's the bro? Inteleon? What even is Drizzle? What is that? No. Yeah. I think Grookey and Spiritomb. Yeah. This is the list. This is the... I mean, the only thing I could genuinely see... Yeah, Grookey obvious winner. The only thing I can see there being an argument about here is, like... maybe Gen 5, because I understand, like, Oshawott people like, but I don't really like Samurott. And here, because Charizard, and, like, here, I feel like everywhere else is pretty standard. I don't think this is a hot take at all. I'm actually going to take a picture of this so I remember, because this is important to me. So. Alright, guys, this is it. This is the 100% factual, proven list right here. This is it. Argue with the wall. If you don't think this is right, argue with the wall. No, actually, you can... These are... There's some in here that are like maybes, and then all these other ones are pretty standard. So... I feel like that about wraps it up, guys. I feel like that about wraps it up there. Fun little stream. I gotta go to bed, though, because I gotta wake up early for the show. Bro, why is Vendor set... Yo. Why is Vendor set up? Why is Vendor set up for the show at 8 a.m. and why is the show 9 to 7? It's 9 to 7. 9 in the morning. Box art legendary. No, wait, hold on. Because I have to do box art legendary. But Jack, good night. If you're gonna go to bed, good night. But I have to quickly do box art legendary. That is so real. I have to do box art legendary. All Pokemon. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. It's the frickin' OJU garbage. Yeah, but this doesn't go. This doesn't take into account like Garantina and like Kyurem. Kyurem. There's got to be tier list maker, right? It'll be legendary. Nice. Tier list maker, Pokemon, box art, injuries. This is what the people really need. This is what the people want right here. Is box art legendaries. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all want right here. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to do them at the same time. Firstly, let's start with. All right. Gen 2. I don't know what Gen 2 is. I don't even know anything about Pokemon, guys. I'm like a poser. I think that Palkia is A, like Dialga is B, and that Garantina is yeah. Why are we doing the primal forms? I don't care about primal forms. Groudon is A, Kyogre's B. Even though I chose, like some of these, I would choose Kyogre over Groudon, but I think that Groudon is unequivocally cooler. I think that Lugia is S. I think that Ho-Oh is mid. I think that these are dog shit. These might be actually terrible. What even is Dusk? Alright, I'm not going to do Dusk garbage. Solgaleo. This is extremely important. Why is Suicune and alright. I mean I understand because Suicune's on the box, but Suicune high. Suicune's high. Suicune's really high. And I'm gonna put these in order too. I'm gonna put these in order. In each respective tier. It's getting a little crowded up here. Have to drop some people down. Alright. Yeah, this is accurate. Nobody likes these two. If you say you do, you're lying. Same with these, but I think that they are cooler than these two. I think that I like Lunala more than Solgaleo, but the general population, yeah, I think Ho-Oh is weak. I think Ho-Oh is really weak. I just think Ho-Oh is so weak. I like Xerneas a lot. I actually chose Pokemon X, I believe. I chose X over Y, but I like Yveltal more. But I do really enjoy Xerneas. I think that Kyogre is not great. But I think it's better than Xerneas. I think Palkia is better than Dialga. I think here, Black Kyurem is cooler than Zekrom. I think I might even like it more than Giratina. And I think that this is good. Lunala's S. I mean, I chose Moon. I like Lunala. I can't. I just think from design, these are so much cooler. So much cooler. I just can't. But I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that Suicune is here, realistically. I think Garantina's cooler than Suicune. I think Suicune's cooler than Zekrom, though. And I think that Reshiram is cooler than Rayquaza. I think that this is it. Wait. There you go. This is it. I'm gonna take a picture of this too. This is also important. Yeah, this is it. If you take offense to this, I apologize, but this is another there's really no arguments here. I don't really see. I mean, I could see some people getting upset at this debacle here. Xerneas better than Ho-Oh. I just don't really like his little thingamabobber on top of his head. Whatever that is. Kind of looks like a rooster. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Always, these are a lot of fun. I really like doing these. It's an opinion center wrong. I know, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I love all you guys watching. Thank you guys for your support. And I want to do these at least once a week because I should have a show once a week. And if I don't, I might just hop on here to chat. So thank you guys so much. Really, really love and appreciate every one of you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Houston Day 2 next week. But F tier is factual. Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there, y'all.